Star Trek brings back the best part of Starfleet and Klingon team-ups. There's a long-standing tradition in Star Trek of unlikely alliances. None, however, are quite as iconic or as volatile as the uneasy but powerful bonds formed between Starfleet officers and Klingon warriors. From the tense détente of the original series to the begrudging respect in Deep Space Nine and the fraternal camaraderie in The Next Generation, Starfleet Klingon team-ups have given us some of the franchise's most compelling character dynamics and heart-pounding action. Now, with Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, and other modern entries diving back into Klingon territory, it seems Trek is finally bringing back the best part of those classic cross-cultural collaborations, mutual respect forced in the heat of battle. In many ways, the essence of Starfleet Klingon cooperation isn't found in treaty or politics. It lives in the trenches. It's when a science officer and a Klingon warrior are forced to rely on each other to survive that something more profound emerges. Whether it's Captain Kirk and Commander Kor engaging in chess-like warfare over Organia, or Worf and Jadzia Dax leading a joint assault during the Dominion War, these moments are about understanding, not assimilation. And with Strange New Worlds hinting at a new era of uneasy cooperation, the soul of that alliance is roaring back to life. Honor meets idealism. The true magic of Starfleet Klingon partnerships lies in the contrast between their philosophies. Starfleet upholds peace, exploration, and logic. Klingons worship honor, battle, and raw emotion. The friction between these mindsets often sets the stage for deep mutual growth. When Lieutenant Commander Worf served aboard the Enterprise D, his presence challenged everyone around him, especially himself. He wasn't just a Klingon in Starfleet. He was a living bridge between civilizations. That inner conflict became a microcosm of the larger Starfleet Klingon relationship, one built on tension, compromise, and, ultimately, understanding. Recent Strange New World storylines have begun revisiting that dynamic in thrilling ways. In the wake of growing Klingon unrest and fractured alliances, Starfleet's younger officers find themselves thrown into high-stakes missions alongside Klingon counterparts once again. But this time, it's not diplomacy driving the connection, it's survival. In a recent episode, the crew of the Enterprise must team up with a Klingon scout to navigate a deadly anomaly on the edge of known space. Forced to trust each other while stranded, the team learns more about courage, leadership, and what it means to honor one's word, even across cultures. The power of the warrior-scholar dynamic. Another element that makes these team-ups work so well is the classic warrior-scholar dynamic. Starfleet officers, often intellectuals trained in science and diplomacy, are frequently paired with Klingons, who live by the sword and the code of battle. This creates natural conflict, but also remarkable synergy. Take, for example, the famed partnership between Dax and General Martok in DS9. Dax, a brilliant strategist with centuries of experience, and Martok, a gritty, battle-hardened general, built an unbreakable trust. She respected his courage and raw honesty, and he valued her wisdom and battlefield instincts. In turn, viewers were given some of Trek's most powerful joint missions, ones that showed how different strengths can complement each other. The latest iteration of this formula comes with new faces, but the same old chemistry. When a by-the-book Vulcan science officer and a reckless Klingon tactician are forced to co-command a mission into enemy territory, they clash immediately. But their arc, learning to listen, fight together, and save one another, is pure Trek. It's not about who's stronger or smarter. It's about realizing that trust can be the highest form of honor. War brings strange bedfellows and deeper understanding. From the Khitomer Accords to the Dominion War, Star Trek has always shown that galactic conflict can lead to unlikely alliances. But what makes the Starfleet Klingon dynamic so enduring is that even in times of peace, their interactions remain compelling. They're never truly friends, but they aren't enemies either. Instead, they exist in a gray area where grudging respect turns into genuine loyalty. With the reintroduction of complex Klingon characters who are more than just caricatures of aggression, modern Star Trek is recapturing that nuance. The latest Klingon commander isn't a villain, but a veteran weary of endless war. He distrusts Starfleet, but he's willing to work with them when the stakes are high. His scenes with Starfleet's idealistic young captain are sharp, filled with tension, but also quiet moments of reflection. These aren't just action scenes. They're lessons in diplomacy, identity, and growth. A legacy worth rekindling. Bringing back this kind of storytelling is more than just fan service. It's a return to Trek's roots. The Federation has always been about